Jay LaRock, and we're here with another Transformers Tuesday, and we got a cool one that I actually didn't think I was going to pick up. I remember seeing this one on Toy Galaxy's channel, and I remember him talking about it, and he was saying how, like, for him, he thought it was cool, but the kind of like dirty look of this, he wasn't like a huge fan of, which I understood. But and in a way, I kind of felt the same way, and I said to myself, I was like, I don't think I'm gonna hunt this down, but if somehow it came across on sale or something like that, then yes, I would do that. And so in this case, I got the Transformers Top Gun Maverick, and I was able to pick this up actually on sale. We had Prime Day recently, and Walmart was kind of doing their own type of Prime Day, and they actually had different Transformers on sale than what Amazon had, and this was one of them. So I was able to pick this up for 20 bucks, and I think normally it goes for 40 plus dollars. So for 20 bucks, I was like, okay, that's cool. If nothing else, I do love like the planes. I was always a fan of planes, so like Starscream and the other airplanes and stuff like that. So I just thought that this was cool, and I actually liked the Top Gun Maverick movie as well. So it all worked together, and I kind of like how it kind of looks a little bit Gundam-esque when you transform it. It has almost like that Jetfire type look. But let's quickly look at the package before I open it up. I do like the way it's displayed. It's pretty nice. I may actually hold on to this for a little bit, but I'm not really a box keeper, except for Transformer G1s and G1 knockoffs. And so you can see what it comes with, how it looks like transformed. I'm gonna let you know I will transform it, but not live, because I am totally terrible at it, and I will eventually work on that. But I'm gonna be working off screen, not on screen, because nobody wants to see me struggle bus with this, because that's no fun for anybody, especially me. So let's get this thing open. Alright, so here is the jet in jet mode. And as I said, so it looks like it's supposed to be kind of like the dirty kind of in combat. But what's kind of weird about that is when you flip it over, it's like super clean underneath. You still got some of that two-tone, you see that? Where it's like here's one color, then here's a different color. So that's kind of interesting. You do have the extending of the wings, so that's cool. You can't, doesn't, looks like the missiles and all that are part of the transformation. Oh, these come off. So as you see, these come off and they plug into here. So these bombs, but it looks like these maybe not. I mean, maybe on this swivel here you can untake it off, but it looks like this may be part of the transformation. I do like underneath that it doesn't really look like a robot. It still looks like a jet. So I always appreciate that when it really looks like that underneath. You got the little decal that's built onto it. And then I noticed that it doesn't really say, like, I don't think, let me see. Yeah, it doesn't say that if it's a Decepticon. Oh, no, it has an Autobot though. It has an Autobot on it. So I guess it's supposed to be good. But yeah, I have to say it's pretty cool. And oh, I didn't see, you have the landing gear. Wait, it is the landing gear, right? Looks like it was, but when, oh yeah, there. Wait, no. I thought this was landing gear, but no, this is part of the transformation. So it doesn't have landing gear. I'll double check, but I don't think it does. At first, I mean, it has this kind of thing here, so when it sits like this, it's still on the ground, but I could have sworn that this was a landing gear that turns out. Oh yeah, here it is. I just wasn't looking correctly. Alright, so there's the landing gear. Yeah, okay, so that makes more sense when it sits like that on its landing gear. And I think, yeah, this came, I haven't done this, you just saw I opened it, so this panel kind of sticks out. It doesn't look actually like the transformation is too difficult, so that's cool. I do like the little signs, the decals and stuff. It doesn't look, I don't think it's stickers. I think it's actually on there. And does the cockpit open? No, I don't think it does. Which is fine, but even the cockpit, I think it does look cool. So again, in the jet mode, not bad. It's kind of interesting, the little dots of color there and things like that. See the back, got the exhaust on the back and all that, and then the front view. So again, yeah, really not bad at all as a plane. This actually just feels like it could sit there as a plane. I would think that this was really just a F-18 Tomcat. But let's take a look at it in its robot mode. Alright, so here it is in its robot mode, and again, I gotta thank EMGo316 for showing me how to transform this. I love watching the videos for transformation. It's very concise, and it's easy to follow, and it's just really good because I am terrible at transformations. I do love right off the bat that when it's transformed, it has the Maverick helmet. I thought that was cool. The transformation actually wasn't that hard. It's kind of interesting because this, again, it feels more like the lighter, looser type of Transformers, where some of the other legacy lines, the bigger lines in the Transformers series, the plastic seems a little bit thicker. I'm not going to say cheap or anything, but it just feels a lot lighter to the touch, and just the movements just feel a lot lighter, but it's nothing horrible. Also, these missiles, I was wrong. They do come off in the transformation, and then when you're done, you put it on the back. In case you're wondering what happened to his bombs, well, here they are, and these actually transform into, oops, oh, I knew I was going to do that because I saw on the thing where it flips out, but that's not a problem. But you see it turns into a gun. So it turns into a gun, and then he can hold it in his hand like a saw. And he does that for both, which is sweet. Well, I think I put upside down. But let me just show you real quickly the articulation. So here you have the feet. You can go a little bit up and down, but not really much. I think that's more the transformation. As far as bending at the knee, not really. Like, you have a little bit, it's a little bit stiff, but so it's like, oh no, actually, I'm sorry. Again, I think after, if you watch my video with Willow from Buffy and the arm fell off, I think it's kind of got me shook. But here, you can bend the knee, but there isn't a rotation. Now, there's a rotation around like what would be the hip. So you see that, you can turn that, and then you can move the hip kind of all over the place. So that's cool. You can get a lot of movement out of that. The wrist, you can turn the wrist around. The hands, you can't open or close the hands. And then with the elbow, you have pretty far bend. I mean, look at that. It bends all the way like that. Backwards, no, it stops here. This turns in, but this is part of the transformation. That's not really movement. And then you have the shoulders. You can rotate. I do like that this kind of like shoulder thing here. You can open it up, or you can fold it down. So it's like you have a lot more range of motion with that. So that's pretty cool. And the head, you can't really do anything. It's like, yeah, you can move it slightly. You see? You like slightly up and down. And then like, so yeah, no. Again, I think this is one of those things where it was a little stiff. But no, you can actually turn it pretty good. Not, oh yes you can. Again, a little bit too scary. So there you have that. So good amount of motion. Get that wide stance going like that. So I think it's really sweet. So let's see it all together with its weapons. Alright, so as you can see, when you can put both of the bombs into his guns. So that's pretty cool. And I have to say, overall, I'm happy with this. I'll be honest with you. Altogether, I don't think I would have paid $40. It's not like I would have been pissed and been like, oh, it's a ripoff. No, I'm not saying that. It's just, for me, for what you get, I mean, it's still all in all kind of like a basic plane. It's not like there's some design that's really specific to it. It does look cool, but it's not like I think it's a leader class or anything high end like that. It's not a masterpiece. I mean, I know masterpieces are hundreds of dollars. That's different. But I think the $20 price point is about right for it. Um, Again, I don't have like a specific thing like it's terrible, but I don't know, maybe it's just the percent off collector in me. I do have to say though, I do like it in both modes. Robot mode does look pretty cool, and I do love the helmet and all that. And the plane mode looks pretty cool, even though I'm not a super fan of like the dirty battle worn design of it. But overall, I would say that if you can get it for under 30, I'd get it. And of course, if you're really a fan of, airplanes, warplanes, if you're a fan of Top Gun, then why not? I don't know if it's still on sale at Walmart, but I just assume that if they were able to drop it once, I know it's not sold out, so I think that it probably drop again. So this is one of those items that I would say, hey, keep an eye out for when it's on sale because it's a cool addition to my collection, and I'm happy to have it. So I would just say that yeah, if you can pick it up for a little bit cheaper than retail price, then it's worth it. But at retail price, I'd be like, not so sure, not so sure. But I do want to say thank you so much for watching this video. If you like the way I do things here, please consider giving us a like and a sub and all that. And I have videos coming out every weekday, so hit that notification button to see when I drop things. I do action figures, I do Transformers, I do reselling, so the channel has a lot of different things for a lot of different people. But I do thank you for coming and geeking out with me as we looked at this Transformer for Transformer Tuesday. And until next time, remember my motto: no discount, no deal. Catch you next time.